So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Messi, and it's Belletti. And he welcomes it in, strokes it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, he's got away.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. And that could set him on his way. And a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckham. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia charging forward, the ball at his feet. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably. Nedved. Davids. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Messi. It's a searching pass. This might spell danger. That is a brilliant interception. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lizarazu. And he's gone searching crossfield. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Punched away. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. Lizarazu gets into a good position. Cross to the back post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a smartly directed ball. Kvaratskhelia.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold gets into... Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Vietnam really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nicely shaped ball. And the counter is on. Vieira. Can he get it through? Lizarazu in acres of space out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, they can break here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Lizarazu has crossed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substitution on the field. Number 99, Batistuta. Number 16,
Nedved.
Scholes. Coming on the
And it's
field.
Rijkaard.
Number 97, Mbappe. Number 18.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Substitution in progress. The attendance for
And
this
that
match
interception was
28,997.
most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now he's got space here. He's being urged to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lam is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's in a great position here. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. He gets big! Cleared without hesitation. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely worked. And the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's well seen too. Played out towards the right wing. Belletti. And it's Davids. Mbappe! The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Messi.
So, time for
Number
changes
8,
on both sides,
Nedved.
actually.
Number 26, Davids. Coming on the field, number 7.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 10, Gullit.
Chance!
Number 22.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Hazard. Great chance! Yes! He's done it! Finally!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have our breakthrough. Now, can they get him away? Well measured.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vieira. Serginho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Have your entry tickets at hand as
Your
it's time
final
to
thoughts,
announce
Jim?
today's winning
Vietnam
lottery.
absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006.
And already we're underway here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank.
And he was alert to it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Maldini.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. Well, they can break here. Beckham.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Belletti.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Batistuta! This time, surely! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Scholes.
And it's Messi.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's picked his way. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's heaved it away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Beckham.
Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold, terrific header! And he can clear it away. Scholes. Now it's Batistuta.
And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Alexander-Arnold. He's played it back. Now he's got space here.
Oh, this is a real chance!
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Caught offside that time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Defending was strong and firm.
Scholes. And here's Batistuta. Maldini plays it all the way forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And he's had it nicked away. Davids. Spread neatly. Nedved. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Now it's Nedved. Davids. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Kvaratskhelia. Lizarazu. Lizarazu drives forward on the overlap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field, number 99, Batistuta.
And it's
Messi.
Nesta. The
Number
pressing's
16,
intense, and it's paid off.
Scholes. Number 8,
So we've
Nedved.
reached the hour mark.
Number 26,
Ronaldo is fouled.
Davids.
And that's
Coming
going to
on
be a
the
booking.
field, number 97, Mbappe. Number 7, Mohamed Salah. Number 10, Gullit. Number 18, Hazard. Number 22, Seydorf. Substitution. The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Maldini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Beckham. Lahm. Deep cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lahm has it out wide and there's the header! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Distributed tidily. Beckham in towards the back stick. And the keeper has it. Pull it. Belletti. Can he latch on to this? Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Mbappe. Looking, and he shoots! It's there! And they get themselves in front!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Played over towards the opposite flank. He's had it taken off him.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, important interception. Ball's played through. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Look at the space here. That looks a good cross.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vieira. Hullet.
2 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position here. And that's that. Vietnam were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy.
Tries a shot! In he goes again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Alexander-Arnold.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Alexander-Arnold, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Opts for safety.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on.
There's the shot!
Beckham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Cruyff.
Nedved. Now it's Batistuta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Belletti. And it's Nedved. And this is Batistuta. Beckham. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Lizarazu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's Belletti. Nedved. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Scholes. Belletti. And here's Messi. And it's Scholes.
And the shot! They've scored!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Beckham, looking for options for movement, elects to cross.
Gets his head on it!
Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed it again. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hit into the middle. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nesta. 15 minutes till half-time. Here's Scholes. And it's Belletti. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Nedved. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Cruyff. Scholes. Nedved. Vieira.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nesta. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira. And it's Beckham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Good ball, good take. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. Looking to play him in. Well, that looks a decent ball.
And a shot!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bullish header!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Giroud clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short.
Alexander, terrific header! Has another go! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole... And it's half-time here.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Tomiyasu. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Scholes, probing pass, spread neatly, Belletti. Some really good ball movement.
Oh, well played.
Great ball, and he's in here. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nesta. Ball played for Rijkaard. Scholes chasing after it. Nesta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
It's an early cross.
Davids.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Davids. Vieira. Now Davids.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
And it's Nedved. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Alexander-Arnold.
That's tidy.
Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Scholes. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cruyff. Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi! It's what? And it's come back out to him. Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 99.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 16. Scholes. Numero 8.
Over to the other side.
Il numero 97.
Roberto Carlos.
Il numero 7.
Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Roberto Carlos.
Il numero 18.
Buffon claims it, and the danger passes. Pull it. That has not gone well.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Great chance! Pull it. Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! In he goes again! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's played in here. And that has been cleared. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chiellini, there he goes, tries a shot! Has fallen kindly here, it's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Chiellini. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bellanova. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. And this is Eto'o. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Adriano. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Platini! Glorious! A finish of true class! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maldini, spread out to the left. That has been cut short. And it's Otto. Rijkaard. Platini. Oh, good-looking ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Otto. Now Platini. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And it's there!
all quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best. "15 minutes till half-time. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. De Ketelada. Great vision. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Michel Platini. Otto, here comes the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Adriano, oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! Dealt with nicely by the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Eto'o. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Bellanova.
Oh, really well played.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eto'o looks to get on the end of this. Platini, out to the left it goes. Just eases him off. Seedorf! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. With Seedorf, decent chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Two added
not
minutes
gone
has
well.
been indicated.
Adriano, look at this, and the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Headed upfield. Lookman puts his foot on the gas. Threads one in. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Vietnam absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Vietnam, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And that has found him in acres of space. And this is Adriano. Atalanta can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Maldini. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
He has found the way through.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Vietnam are having a ball here.
Lookman! Oh, terrific save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him all?
And he shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Duron is there and he can pick it up. De Ketelare.
Oh, great feat that.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That pass isn't the best. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Adriano. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival.
Bullish header! Oh, taken with style! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Seedorf goes steaming forward. Now this could be a chance.
It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution in progress.
But there's going to be another change here. And it's been taken short.
Otto puts them all in. That's a decent clearance.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kosunu. Now that's well seen too. Seedorf.
Kosunu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Kosunu has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Referee's given a throw. Pings in across, he rises!
High and ultimately harmless. City. Duron. City.
Zappacosta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Platini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Flings in across.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Atalanta are looking to break at pace. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
De Roon. Spread it left. Seedorf. Adriano. Played out to the right.
That's going in strongly.
Otto. So what can they make of this? Now it's Platini. That has been knocked clear. That is great defending, so alert. And that will be it. Vietnam, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Donadoni, and he's well positioned here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
Shapes to shoot! Adrian Benabe. Seedorf. Now Otto. Great vision. Gets into some space. Otto tries a cross. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Tries a shot! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Vietnam make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to cross. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good run down the left. Sajin, he's got tall. And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Otto. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Serginho's cross. Adriano receives it in a good position here. Serginho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Strokes it back. And it's Seedorf. Vietnam finding their passes. Adrian Benabe. Great defending, strong and determined. Adriano. He's in a great position here. Adrian Benabe. Foot in. Bonucci. Just eases him off the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So what can they conjure from this one? And it's Otto. Tries to pass it through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Serginho. Donadoni. Donadoni goes steaming forward. Now there's a fine ball. Seedorf's delivery. Oh, what has happened? Donadoni! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
A case now of complete control. Seidel. And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Vietnam are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Batistuta. Adriano. Nice physical challenge. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
It's Adriano! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Seedorf, good driving run. And that's been well dealt with. And that has been knocked clear. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Adrian Benabe, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Donadoni. And here's Batistuta. Adrian Benabe. Adriano. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now he's off and running. No, he's not getting his way this time. That'll be a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Flings in across. Seedorf. And Donadoni.
Might want to be careful there.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 18.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Adriano will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Nice interception, well timed. What a throw in. Aim forwards. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Looking to play him in. He's onside. Played in. And he was alert to it. Batistuta looking understandably energised after his goal. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. Can he finish? It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Vietnam are having a ball here. Oh, smashing header! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Big header! And he's hit it too high. Stood up well to him there. And the number on the board is 3. He has found a way through. He's free, he has got space. Crosses it in here. Cleared away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam, just a thrill to witness here. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Lizarazu. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
He's got away.
That's going to go a long way.
Out for a throw.
And it's Hullet. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lam. Great vision. Saliba gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's Dembele! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Vietnam are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. And it's Serginho, played out to the left flank. Xavi Alonso.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Lizarazu. That's a super give and go. Rafinha. Threads one in. Real chance!
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Front-footed pressing going on here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Time and again, they are repelled. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Nicely shaped cross. Cleared without hesitation. Gets a good foot in there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Haaland has a look and plays it forward. And that's an excellent interception. Big chance! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Lam, Cristiano Ronaldo. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Haaland. And a chance! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckham plays it short. Climbs up big! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've...
Chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed.
Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! Cruyff. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Lahm is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lahm calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. Maldini takes control of it and he's on the move. And this is Beckham heading backwards. Lahm. Vieira wins the duel this time. So it is still 0-0. Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander, terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Chance to deliver. He's got full. It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Beckham. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff cuts it out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckham. Now it's Olise. Great ball, and he's in here. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you...
Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Beckham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's come loose. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Tries to pass it through. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Lizarazu has it out wide and in space. Cross to the back post. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! And it's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Vietnam have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 8. Schneider. Numero 4.
Here's the start of the second half.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Toure is the guilty party there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander, bullish header!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he welcomes it in.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Now it's Dumfries.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a throw. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Italy with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for the run. Bale puts the ball in. And now they can spring out of defence. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Lam looking to penetrate opposition lines. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. He gets big. He's scored! Italy are back in business. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So here comes a substitution. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's Bale! Jordi Alba, and it's played in. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He has found the way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Pinches it off him. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckham with the short one. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's lost his man here.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. There's no flag. He's got away. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Cruyff! Nicely spread. And they can counter here. Beckham. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Strong running down that left flank. Ball is over the line. Not the most convincing of passes. And that's going right the way across. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch.
He rises! Good ball, good take. Played big header! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And that gets things running.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Guti. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vieira. Lizarazu.
Looking to go... He's got tall!
Costa Curta. Neymar. Lizarazu calmly anticipates. Ronaldo chasing after it. Costa Curta. And it's Iniesta. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence has taken...
Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Looking for options for movement. Vieira.
Could move up a gear here.
Lizarazu. And here's Beckham.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Good take, and is he in? Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. White. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. It's a good-looking delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Beckham. Lizarazu.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, that's nice.
Thinks about the shot. Tchouaméni. Neymar. And it's Guti. Messi moves wide and looking to get onto this. Shoots! It's in!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Kashima Antlers are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Batistuta's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Knocks it out wide. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Lizarazu.
Strong running down that left flank.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Just eases him off the ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni, Kashima Antlers are looking to break at pace. Lizarazu. That's Beckham. White gets over and intercepts. Messi looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. He's in a great position here. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Serves up across. Up he goes! In he goes again. It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew...
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Second period then underway. Pull it. Tries to pass it through. Messi stood his ground strongly. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta. Vietnam come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Danger averted for now. Iniesta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi has created one goal already. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. And it's White. White is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's made its way to him, and he decides to cross it. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Crosses it in. Bayer herring after the ball here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckham with the short one. Now the ball in. That's a decent clearance. Played back in. Roberto Carlos.
Cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
Terrific header! They've done it! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. The movement so precise, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.